Here in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. And into the circle, the tap is back, and away we go. Atlantic Slam W is underway in Charlottetown. It's number 34, Ariel Jackson. Look out for Tanea Hilton. There she is, number 2. But keep your eyes on Jillian Hayes. She's going to see a lot of basketball. Number 20. There's Tanea on the far side. Dribbles into the paint. And then from the elbow, that shot is off. So apropos, first shot should come from a Canadian.
Exactly. And I think that just sets us up for what we're going to see today.
3 teams, 3 days, 3 games. And we're so delighted that you're with us wherever you are watching on ESPN and on TSN. And already pressure. Tanea Hilton. Toronto's become such a hot area for basketball players, both men and women, boys and girls. There's Jillian Hayes. They swing it around. They work it around the perimeter.
Looking for some high-low action here.
There's the shot. It's up in the first basket. Goes to Reagan Jackson. He's a sophomore out of Texas. Quickly, 2-0, Bearcats. Now the first possession really for Georgetown as they swing it back out. There's a 3-point shot, and it goes. Siobhan Ryan, sharp shooter, knocks it down 3-2 quickly, Georgetown. It's a big shot early on.
Very big shot. Bringing a lot of energy on defense here from the Hoyas.
This is a team built on energy. I talked with Coach Darnell yesterday. They talk about their standard and about how they play a frenetic pace.
Yes. Had an opportunity to watch.
They play like their coach runs the floor. I want to
be in
sit
for
down because we can't see, but he's the coach.
There you go.
What a play here. Kelsey Ransom. Kelsey's a grad student of New Jersey, makes her second, averaging 23.7 points per game. You talked about her accolades. Everybody's talking about Kelsey Ransom, and already early in this season, and it is early, this non-conference game in a neutral site. But expect almost a showdown between Ransom and Jillian Hayes.
I think that's definitely going to be a matchup we're all going to be looking forward to tonight. 2 really tough guards. It's going to show us a lot here.
Jackson, the 2 Jackson, unrelated. Reagan and Ariel, and the turnaround just before the shot clock expires. Back comes Ransom with those pink sneakers. Kicks it back out, another 3 in the air, and that's all net. And what a shot by Jaden McBride. Erie, Pennsylvania freshman. Already the 3-pointers. 2 3-pointers and 1 the old-fashioned way going to the line. Georgetown has a 9-2 early lead. Here's Tanea Hilton. Hilton outside the arc. That shot is off, and Georgetown controls the glass. Again, Ariel Jenkins is out there. And it's stolen here by Chloe, and she'll take it in for an easy lay-in. Scoop and score, and they finally break that seal. 9-4 the score with 5 to go. First frame here.
It's really show up here early.
They work a weave up high. Victoria Rivera is out there. And another steal here. Great defense from Cincinnati. Jackson to Hayes, and she's fouled. She's going to shoot 2. Jillian Hayes.
A part of the country that really values the continued growth of women's basketball, and it's something that we were really excited when we had the opportunity to partner with the community here in Prince Edward Island.
Big South On Ice Entertainment last year. Of course, Atlantic Slam, the MTE. Last week we were in Moncton, had 2 teams there. Next week we're in Lethbridge, Alberta for the Western Slam. What has been the reception from everybody, not just the Big South, to bringing teams in this unique event that we've never seen before in Canada?
I think it's been a positive reception. Having an opportunity just to converse with whether it's my fellow commissioners, men's and women's basketball coaches in the community. It's an opportunity for student athletes to experience a different part of the world while obviously playing the game of basketball at the highest level.
We've got a charge, it looks like, the other way. We're seeing a lot of defense. I love what you said about the student athletes, and I know in this age of the transfer portals and NILs and all of that that you have to deal with as a commissioner. Bottom line is it's still about education.
Hands down. These young women that we see today, every single one of them, they're enrolled, they're having an opportunity to pursue their education, while obviously, as we're all seeing right now, a very high level of basketball being played.
And as you have seen over the last couple of years, the level of play in Canada has increased. And I think, some people might say, well, we have university sport basketball in Canada.
Yes.
But having the NCAA come up here, which is a level, we're getting a chance to see a star like Kelly Ransom as well. And Georgetown's lead has shrunk now to just a point.
And then coming back with the steal, it really sparked a level of energy on their defense.
Tanea Hilton, Toronto's own, is out there, along with Daly Dunn. Chloe Mann has really been a spark plug off the bench. There she is. Works it inside, the turn, the fire, the basket from Jillian Hayes, and she's on the board. Ransom fires, long shot, no. That's in and out. Oh, what a pass here from Chloe Mann, and what great D from Georgetown the other way, Sharika.
Big block by Ariel Jenkins, running the floor and able to get back and stop that layup. We'll see her coming down here. Ariel coming out of nowhere. Great block, great positioning here.
Ariel coming off her first career double-double. The win over Temple. Georgetown has a win over Lynchburg, a loss to Wisconsin, and a win over Temple. Cincinnati, 3 wins in a row. Then their most recent loss to Seton Hall, a heartbreaker earlier this week. Oh, off balance. Tanea Hilton almost had her second bucket here.
Very tough move to the basket. Almost another steal here by Chloe Mann.
A lot of pressure, defensive pressure, up in the faces of the Hoyas here. Toria Rivera lets it fly and knocks it down. Big 3-point shot from Toria Rivera. Back and forth, we seesaw the lead, 2 to go. First frame here in Prince Edward Island on Friday night at East Lake Center.
Chloe gets the friendly roll.
Grabs that basketball as they work from the outside in. McBride again. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to let it go. And another charging foul.
North Carolina coming here to Charlottetown.
To Charlottetown.
Speaking to Mayor Brown earlier, and we were talking about the nexus between the Queen City, and here in Charlottetown.
Yes. Mayor Philip Brown will join us, as a matter of fact. He's a character. He's going to join us in the second quarter. Talk more about what this event has brought.
Really,
his
what it
province,
means
his city. Ransom
is able to draw the foul.
Which reminds me of another Canadian who's in the WNBA now, Aaliyah Edwards. Tyler Swords in the U.S. right now, who's got a huge ride. We've seen players like Kia Nurse. Oh, what a 3-ball. Chloe Mann. Oh, wow. 17-14, Cincinnati. Difference of 4-second shot clock to game clock. Quarter winding down. Ransom turns, spins,
right back at
and scores. Gets a smile from her coach. 1-point game. This is fun. Last shot's going to go to Cincinnati unless Georgetown
is able to
can force a turnover.
Chloe Mann's conferring with Coach Merriweather. She wants one last shot, wants to make hers the good one.
Oh, that was a deep one.
Yes.
In the popcorn stand, and that will be the horn. 1 quarter down. That was end-to-end high-wire fun.
It was.
Hoyas 5 of 8. Bearcats put up 19 shots, made 7.
Yes. As you'll see, Georgetown winning the rebound battle right now, which I think is going to be important as we continue to move forward in this contest.
Tanea Hilton, the Toronto native, excited to play here. Jillian Hayes calling for it in the low post, but they'll swing it around again. Reagan Jackson back to Tanea. There's Hayes. A little bit off for Jillian Hayes so far.
Ransom with the rebound, bringing it down.
Ransom, Already Big East selection in the preseason. The three goes. Big shot again. Victoria Rivera. And Hilton will pop out. Trying to get Jillian Hayes going here. Swing it around. Hilton. No. Off the front rim. And the rebound is brought down. Back comes Siobhan Ryan. Kelsey Ransom, quarterback of this Hoya team. A storied school. Georgetown University, men's, women's basketball. The Hilltop, of course. Those distinctive colors. A lot of pride on that campus.
So much pride there, as they should have. And to your point, this is such a tradition when it comes to basketball, both on the men's and the women's side. And in recent years, we spoke about Coach Haney has continued to bring that intensity back.
Hayes lets it go, and there it goes. Jillian Hayes.
Some of the celebrations on social media. Yes.
Does he give anybody else a chance, though? I mean, he has been such a legend for so long. Great players.
He has been. And even as we were talking about, some of the players from Canada has had an opportunity.
Both of these two schools, the Big 12 for Cincinnati, and the Power 4 now, and the Big East of Georgetown. Rebound come to the Hoyas. Kelsey Ransom has the basketball every possession. Look at this. And to the line, Ariel Jenkins will go. Trina Merriweather has a few more players to work with. What do you make of this time of year? Sometimes paved by what you can do early in the season.
Exactly, and it's tournaments and events as such. I think it really sets
neutral
you up.
Sites.
Neutral sites. When you have an opportunity to get those multiple games in, it sets you up for your conference tournament and what you'll have to look forward to in March.
That's what Darnell and Trina both said to me yesterday, is that they love that early in the season, getting that feel of being on the road.
Yes.
Hayes turns and she's off. The feeling of being together, or three teams to 6 postseason appearances over the last 7 years. She's a winner.
Yes, and I think that just shows who she is as a leader, obviously as a coach. And as I was sharing with you earlier, I've had an opportunity to follow her since her time at Wright State, going to Memphis, and now having an opportunity to come back to her alum and really making a difference.
Biggest lead of the game right now for Georgetown. 6 points. Kelsey Ransom again. She might have a triple-double by halftime. And she's going to the line again. Co-defensive player of the year last year. That says nothing about her offense, which is spectacular.
Exactly. Already averaging 23 points this season.
Time to score here. Take your 2 maybe. Don't need the 3, but a good defense from the Hoyas, keeping them outside the arc.
Yeah, we've had several possessions here where we've been able to get a score. I'm sure Coach Katrina Merriweather, hopefully we can rectify that.
Big rebound from Snyder. Delaney Snyder had it blocked, and that is some great defense from the Hoyas.
Ariel Jenkins continuing to show her presence inside, both on the offensive as well as the defensive side.
Coming off a first career double-double, but she's one of those players that might be able to get a triple-double with blocks in a game the way she's
because we're already up to a few. Oh.
Bry back over. Ransom, little jab step.
4 seconds
wants to take the 3. She lets it go. And she knocks it down. Huge shot from Kelsey Ransom. What a night for her. Welcome to Canada, Kelsey. Now, they've gone through some turmoil early on, but they're making their way early in the season. You were talking about
other 2-1, so we're still early in the game right now and being able to try and see who's really going to step up.
Dad was an NFL star. Jonathan played with the Chiefs and Steelers. Mom Christy was a great basketball player. And Drake, her brother Jackson, plays for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Definitely comes from a long lineage of athletes here.
Wonder what Thanksgiving, well, they're never home at Thanksgiving because they're always playing.
Someone's playing.
I was going to say Christmas or Thanksgiving, but then they're playing on Christmas now, too. So
exactly.
Whenever they're home,
it's a good one.
Whenever they're home, I'd imagine they're probably in the backyard playing.
Exactly.
Wish Sharika Montgomery, the commissioner of the Big South, happy to have her here up north, Big South, co-promoting this with On Ice Entertainment. Oh, and Jillian Hayes starting to turn up the heat here.
Really turning it up. Strong move inside.
Gamer runs, back with an 8. Hayes to the corner and a travel. Big trip here, under 3 to go before halftime.
At an 8-point lead for the Hoyas.
Tanea Hilton runs the floor.
Back to Hayes.
Yeah, this is the play you call in the huddle. Just give it to number 20 and let her do this. She's going to the line. She's going to shoot. Jillian was looking over and kind of licking her lips going, okay, this might be my time down low.
Yeah, exactly.
The mismatch for her. Quite fascinating. Got a chance to go to the launch party. Met Christy Brinkley, Tyra Banks, and others. But
amazing.
What a chance. What an opportunity. So they get the ball back on that miss on the second free throw. 30-23. Georgetown Hoyas in black. Cincinnati in white. Big East. Big 12. And a big shot. Ariel Jackson. Back over, they swing it again. Jobue's out there, number 10. Back over to Victoria Rivera. Oh, and another steal here. Oh, great defense from the Bearcats. They wait. Tanea, oh, nice dish off. And to the line. Jillian wanted the foul.
You'll see right here, Jackson had good positioning. She's able to get that steal. Looking for their teammates. Yeah, just one step too many there. But definitely a good defensive play.
There's a Euro step, and then there's the Euro-Asian step. It's both. It's when you have two continents.
Too many steps.
In women's basketball. Last year in Moncton, the Atlantic Slam, and a time violation on the inbound. Tanea Hilton out of the Royal Crown Academic Academy in Markham, Ontario. And as a high schooler, oh, good play. Chloe Mann. Ariel Jenkins is back in, but the leftover somehow came up to Jillian Hayes, and she deposits it.
She definitely converts.
3-point ball game, Sharika. Here we go again.
This is exciting, just as we knew it was going to be.
Deep three, corner three, and gets the rim. Tanea will wait, and then she uses the clock wisely and takes it underneath. What a feed. Tanea Hilton can dish that rock. Jillian Hayes going to the line again. Whistle for the foul. Ariel Jenkins is back on the bench.
Heard some fans behind us. I think we've had a few that start to pull away with their teams.
Yes, it's interesting in a neutral site. Well, here's more pressure. They've got to get it up. Remember, they had a time count earlier. And another steal.
Jackson was able to get a hand on it.
Tanea drives, dribbles it back out. We'll wait now. Shot clock is off.
13 seconds.
Shot. Cincinnati, 8 seconds. Chloe comes out, waits for a screen from Hayes. Chloe Mann into the paint, puts it up, and she's hacked.
Draws the foul with 0.5 seconds left.
0.5. Here is Chloe again, a freshman.
Showing up big for this team.
Making some noise, huh?
As well as offensively, yes. In the first quarter, she was able to draw 2 offensive charges, being very active on the defensive side with her hands, getting steals.
2 key free throws. Ransom throws it down. Horn sounds. Finally here. I've been out here a couple of times. Everybody's been talking about it. It's kind of like Christmas Day. You're unwrapping the gift.
It is. And glad to meet Sharika Montgomery.
Thank you so much.
Look, you get some big players up here. Not just you, Rod, but Sharika. And then I met that James Holland that was here during the summer.
Yes.
Gave me a couple of pins. Like, I'm pretty happy.
And I walked in, the first thing I saw was this big South Conference lapel pin.
Nice. With Mayor Philip Brown here in Charlottetown. Such a great city.
Yes.
And one of the great provinces. I will tell you, Charlottetown's known for a lot of things, and the PEI being the smallest province, but I think we'd have to agree.
Same thing. People want to get involved. They want to be part of the action. And tonight shows that it's a smaller crowd, but tomorrow night it'll be a bigger crowd. I'm glad that, Sharika, that we've had this opportunity to bring them up here. And,
You see a 2-point, possession game right now.
Yeah. And I'm not a basketball player. I'm a watcher of sports. They played intramural hockey at
Muggsy
UP.
Bogues of Mares.
What's that?
I like the Muggsy Bogues. I did want to ask you, though, about someone who has been very important in this community. Who passed away, unfortunately, this year. Tracy Ellsworth. On time. Got a feature on her tomorrow.
Tracy Ellsworth came from New Brunswick to play basketball at University of Prince Edward Island. My alma mater, that's where I went to university. My kids went there. Tracy, a teacher of 30 years, and not only a teacher, Sharika, but also a administrator, and she was top class. So about a month ago, Rod, they dedicated a basketball court in her name, and the money was raised by the West Kent Elementary School community. So no money came from the province, from the city. So a big dedication. Her husband's actually here tonight with his best friend. Enjoy the game, guys.
Thank you, Mayor Brown.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mayor Brown. Oh, I love that guy. Love that guy. Of course, hosting the event. Team from the Big East, team from the Big 12, and ASUN tomorrow with Florida Gulf Coast. Oh, nice play by Hayes.
With another
power forward.
What another great move by Hayes.
I think she's got everything that her parents had. The basketball and the football ability.
Put together.
Yeah.
And it's made the perfect, to your point, power forward.
Oh, another turnover going the other way. Hilton. And it goes the roll. Tanea Hilton, the Canadian, puts Cincinnati up 2, and a timeout for Darnell Haney.
Wants a timeout.
He has seen enough. It's a business trip, too.
It is, and they came in and they've gotten off to a great start in handling business. And I'm sure coming out of that timeout, Coach Haney hopes that we continue that.
I heard him right beside us. Oh, we had a walk here. Right in front of the Georgetown bench. Fast breaks bench. Everything seems to favor Cincinnati. They should be ahead by a dozen, but they're not.
You're exactly right. I mean, just from a standpoint of points in the paint, which we've seen Hayes and the impact that she's made, 20 points.
Hilton swinging it. Hayes. Shot clock's at 8. Pick and roll maybe with Hayes. No. Chloe Mann. All net. Wow. Now a 4-point lead for Cincinnati. The biggest lead of the game was 11 for Georgetown early. Ransom has 20 points. Hayes has 22. They've kind of sawed each other off. It's been everybody else that's contributed. Another steal. Chloe Mann to the basket.
Wow.
And it goes back to back. Looks like Darnell Haney might want another timeout even. 4:30 to go. That's a lot of turnovers. Again, early in the season, new players, short bench, all of that. He's not going to use it as excuses. But those are far too many turnovers.
And here's another one.
Tanea Hilton scoops.
With the score.
3 straight turnovers.
Yes.
2 points.
3 steals right now. When you just think about how they're able to convert with that, Cincinnati has 23 points from turnovers in comparison to Georgetown's 2. That's the difference in the game.
And bench points, second chance points, and paint points.
We see bench points. We got Cincinnati with 15 coming off the bench.
To 0. Again, it's hard to tell with Georgetown. I mean, they've only got 8 players. So
exactly.
It's that's a big factor right now. Not only having 8 players, how are those 8 players going to be in the fourth quarter?
Exactly, in the long stretch. You got to have that endurance.
That's why they've had Kelsey Ransom out there. Shot clock's at 2. They got to let it go. They do. And it's a laser. Big shot that time from the Hoyas. Toronto's Tanea Hilton. Back north of the border to play. Somebody who played for the national team. And along with Aisha Dia, Montrealer, who's not playing this weekend. Aisha's going to join us on the mic, we hope, tomorrow. Oh, there's Jillian Hayes. Probably didn't have to reverse there. Could have gone up. What a turn of events.
It really is
halftime.
a turn of events. It has been. You know, that's so important. I feel like it's about the team who's going to be able to come out of that third quarter.
Also about the trip, first of all. They're taking a trip. And also the neutral site. Now, if you're at home and you come out, your crowd's giving you energy.
Exactly.
It's a little different in a neutral site, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to have your own forced energy. Maybe it comes in that locker room.
Exactly. Come from the locker room, coming from each other.
With the commissioner of the Big South, Sharika Montgomery, Rod Black with you, and our crew here in Charlottetown for the next 3 days. MTE so excited about NCAA women's basketball in Canada. Hilton. Little
what a
move and puts it up and in. Oh my goodness. The Canadian. Georgetown wanting to get some momentum here. They've had none of it. Oh, what a great feed. Kelsey Ransom inside to Jenkins. Nice.
Great feed.
Bounce pass. That might be the thing that gets them going here. Final shot coming up. 5 seconds. Tanea. Crossover. Goes up and no. Doesn't go. But an 8-point lead for the Cincinnati Bearcats. The leading scorer right now in the ball game, Kelsey Ransom, has 20 for Georgetown, also half their points. But Ransom quiet here in the second half. We begin the fourth quarter here in Charlottetown. Can the Hoyas make a comeback? They're down 8. They immediately go into Jenkins. Size inside. She'll go to the line and shoot. Three the old-fashioned way.
When you talk about energy, those are the type of plays that are going to get a team going. We're going to get another look at it here. You'll see here great position, and she's able to go up strong, finishing with the and one, and you can see the energy coming from her teammates. This could be a momentum shift right here for them.
Well, maybe, you know, with the luck that they're not having outside the arc right now.
They can bring that inside.
Bring it inside, 6'3". Jenkins is the tallest player on the floor, and maybe that's what Darnell Haney is absolutely implementing right now. He's instructing his team. 49-43. Hayes brings out Jenkins. He's almost lost that time to Ariel Jackson. He works on Dougie Bob. Bounce to
we got a
Hayes,
mismatch.
and she lost it. Rare turnover for Hayes and the Bearcats. Nice steal this time for the Hoyas. Go the other way. Dougie Bob back out to Rivera. Rivera out to Ransom. And every Bearcat right up, and now back inside, Sharika, just like that. Doesn't go, but that's the MO right now. Get it into Jenkins. Man, Agent Zero wearing that number. Back out. 49-43 to score. Multi-team event here in Prince Edward Island. Tomorrow, Florida, Gulf Coast, and Georgetown. Jackson can't get the rim. Hayes there underneath. Guess what? Can't stop her right now inside. Jillian Hayes. Bounces and doesn't go, but
another offensive rebound.
Right to the Bearcats. Man driving, kick out. Ariel, no. Chloe Mann again trying to fight for that rebound. Just seems to me so far, Cincinnati's just outworking Georgetown almost every possession.
Yes, and that was something that I was wondering how it was going to impact the game, just from a numbers, just from an endurance standpoint, with them being short from a player standpoint. And we got a
looks like a block.
She's been dominant inside. But I definitely think we're going to see more of her hand, more touches from her based on what we've seen of her in these last 2 or 3 possessions.
And for Kelsey Ransom, not only a great shooter, great scorer, but great defender and someone who could distribute. Now some pressure here from Georgetown. Really the first bit of pressure we've seen. Hayes waits, they'll slow it down.
Full court pressure.
8 minutes to go, fourth quarter here in Charlottetown, East Lake Center tonight. Friday Night Lights in Canada. Ariel Jackson's going to go and shoot. It looks like she's fouled. Bearcat team that finished 14-18, 5-13 in conference, 11th in the Big 12. Did go to the second round of the Big 12 WNIT. Hoyas who really made noise last year and went to the Big East Championship game. And no sports organization, when you think about it, has had more of an open mind or done almost a 180 than the NCAA.
So obviously 2 institutions, and they've been able to have phenomenal experiences.
And get playing time.
Exactly.
Well, I always maintained if coaches can do it, why can't players, right? Jillian Hayes is blocked. Ariel Jenkins. I never envisioned that I would be coaching at the time girls basketball in high school. He said the best thing that ever happened to him in his life was he got a chance to coach women's basketball.
Wow. Wow. And he's obviously making the best out of that opportunity as we see here today.
Jenkins back out to Ransom. Kelsey Ransom needs to get it going for the Hoyas. Here she is from the free throw line. That is her shot. Chloe Mann on the floor. There is the roll. Hayes off that roll and avoids the block that time. Doesn't make it go though.
It was great defense. They all shifted. The help was where it needed to be and was able to alter that shot when Hayes got it inside.
5 minutes to go. Rivera hands off to Ransom with those pink shoes, the pink kicks. Ransom, Hayes there had a hand on the ball. Rivera needs this, and it doesn't go. Jenkins underneath, she was fouled. She had her legs lifted on her. Bring your kids, bring your family, bring everybody. Watch some great basketball. Good play underneath here, and Ransom And Hilton, stabilizer, energizer. Can you be both? I think she is.
I think she is.
Chloe Mann, X Factor. Ariel Jackson, nice crossover here, but double team. Into Hayes, throws it out. Backhanded, shot clock expired, did not hit the rim. Nice rebound. Big trip right here, Sharika. 4 minutes to go. Let's see if Ransom can find a way to get it to Jenkins. Oh, Ransom lost the ball. A lot of turnovers. Almost double digits in turnovers for Kelsey Ransom, but she alertly, and the bench alertly, called a timeout. Kelsey Ransom has a chuckle. Tried to throw it in.
Looks like a little friendly banter between her and Chloe Mann here, number 0.
Bearcats, even on the inbounds plays, have made it really hard on the Hoyas all night long.
All night. Shot clock running down.
That's intensity. Here's Jenkins, shot clock at 2. She's got to let it go. Not her shot. It is now. It is now.
It is now. One possession game.
Ariel Jenkins, and now Dougie Buzz lost her shoe. She's got her shoe
She's still
in her
going
hand.
with it. She's going with her shoe in her hand.
Brazilian, though. Carrying the shoe in her hand.
Going with Tanea.
Tanea Hilton. If I was Tanea Hilton, I'd be going at a player.
And that's what
one shoe.
going to do here.
There she is. Crossover. Baseline shot. That lollipop doesn't go. Back over. They're going to take it back out wisely. Use the clock. 3:03 to go.
Even with her shoe in her hand, did you see how intently she blocked out? She blocked out. Got great position, and she's still playing.
Can you block a ball with a shoe?
We'll see. We'll see.
And just before the shot clock expires.
What's happened?
Ali against Nadiba.
She threw it off.
She just threw the shoeless Alexia Dagiba.
We're going to give her an opportunity to get her shoe back on over here.
Dagiba's got her shoe tied up here. There she is.
Tight.
2 shoes on. Oh, nice crossover. Ransom, nobody there. Another turnover. Tanea Hilton, coast to coast. Too strong. And a rebound. Could be a costly miss there. Break that time for Ransom, who threw that one away last time. Kelsey Ransom, a lot of points in this game, but too many turnovers. You got to figure, though, that she's going to figure in somewhere down the stretch here. On the deck, jump. Possession arrow goes to Cincinnati. Who still keeps going.
She has not stopped.
Down. You watch her face, doesn't matter. Give me the ball next time.
Her motor has continued to go. It's her motor on both ends of the court.
Not fazed by it. Game is also about failure. How you accept that, conquer that adversity. Big rebound again. Jenkins over to Ransom. 39 to go. 4-point game. And a block underneath. And it's Georgetown ball. Let's see if Ransom and Jenkins start to work something. Jenkins to Ransom. And a walk. Royal Crown Academy in Markham, Toronto native, Team Canada player. Loving her new role, her new team in Cincinnati. 7 on the shot. Oh, and a steal here. Big one, huge one. Ransom gets it. Now, Rivera needs it. Got it. She got it.
That's a big one. That is a big
shot. Victoria Rivera.
That's big. Reviewing that. 2 seconds were added back to the clock. 59.6 in the 4th quarter.
So more pressure here. 57 seconds now.
Full court pressure here.
Get over that line, they do. Now Tanea Hilton. Poised, calm. Jackson. 1-point lead. Bearcats. Saw an 11-point lead evaporate. Jillian Hayes wants the ball. Gets it on the bounce. 8-7 on the shot. Hayes powers. And whistle. She's fouled.
Being able to drive from the top of the key, but she continues to go up really strong, which is why she's had a very impressive game tonight.
It's been good from the line, too.
She has been.
Now, I don't want to give her the announcer jinx, but
I was just
free throws are huge in NCAA basketball.
Oh, yes. It's a difference in a game. especially
Stopping that clock. Close one here. Key one here. 34.3. 30-second shot clock, so it's going to have to be a quick possession for Haney.
City, Province, but then also On Ice Entertainment. It's been a great partnership.
Thanks to On Ice and John Graham and the crew. Here we go. Down the stretch. 3-point game.
One possession here.
30 seconds to go. They're going to have to score here, and a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Rivera twirling around. Jenkins there. They've struggled with the inbounds. Not this time. Jenkins hands and out of bounds again. And the official walks away. Darnell Haney is irate. Here we go again. Hoyas now got to hope for a quick turnover, a quick foul. Going to have to foul at some point here. 11 seconds. They got to foul now. They got to foul right now. Now 7-point now. Now they got to hope for misses.
Back and forth game the entire night.
Chloe Mann, that could be a dagger. 4 points. Might be too much here. Hoyas are going to have to blister down the floor. Have to score quick and then foul quick again. Kelsey Ransom looks. She's going to have to put it up. Somebody's got to put it up. Got to shoot it.
Very long one.
Oh, it goes.
She hits it.
Oh, you kidding me?
She hits it.
And now you got to foul again. And they do. Jillian Hayes. But
2-point game.
2-point game, but the buzzer, the horn did.